Well, I'm running a test on installing the backup drain on a hang on the back overflow system. I want to discuss also the advantages and disadvantages of running a Herbie style method of a drain, whether it be hang on the back or a reef ready tank. With the typical setup, you're going to have a drain that is more than capable than the pump, so there's always going to be some water and air mixture. And the idea of the Herbie is to install a gate, preferably on the vertical, and choke down the drain to match the pump's flow. Of course, if the pump were overpowering the drain, you could gate the output of the pump. So here the standpipe, which is not very tall, is not being overpowered by the pump at all. In fact, the drain is more capable. The water level in the overflow box is low and represents what is on the back, level-wise. And when you turn the valve here on the drain, both the interior and exterior part of the overflow will both rise simultaneously. I'm going to give this a half a turn. And you see the water level is rising. There's no longer a lot of bubbles, as long as the box on the back is still taking in air from the skimmer box being too low. We'll have air. Now the air has pretty much disappeared from the line. And the level in the aquarium is rising to a dangerous level. The overflow box is just about level with the water in the aquarium, and that's where we're testing the backup drain here. Now the water is entering the backup drain, which is actually the safe point here. It's the downfall of using a Herbie method, because as dynamics change or air pressure changes, the level in the back will change as well. And here is the beauty of running a Herbie style overflow or type of drain silencer. It's absolutely silent. There's not a bubble twirling around that I can hear anywhere. There's no water coming into the sump. No air coming into the sump, so there's no micro bubbles. Basically what it does is submerges the entire drain in water, and therefore it becomes silent with no air. And as you can see here, I am skimming. It's coming off of the surface and dropping about 1/2 of an inch into the skimmer box. And of course the disadvantage is should the dynamics change, or when they do change, it could overflow the tank, and having a backup drain installed I feel is a must with a Herbie style. I actually prefer it with any type of sump system. And the reason you use a gate is just that slightest little turn there. Maybe maybe 1/8 of an inch, 3/16 is enough. And it was opening it up, so we want to drop the water level here. Open the drain up a little bit. Allows for a little more flow in the tank. And I'm starting to get noise as the air bubbles trickle into the skimmer box. For some people this would be fine. The drain is still pretty much air free. But the trickle in our house is not going to work, so this is pretty much the style that I have to go with myself, and several people use it with success, and that, my friends, is a good way to use a Herbie style overflow and just the basics of how it works, pros and cons.